I'm Eytan Shander with Awesemo. We have 3 plays for this Tuesday night NBA slate. Pay attention. Also, look at that link below. Click on it. Sign up for PrizePicks, and when you do, we're going to match your first deposit up to $100, and we're going to give you 1 month of Awesemo Plus Platinum absolutely free. Our first play is Jimmy Butler. We're going to go over points. We're going to target this Heat Wizards game for a couple of reasons. Let's start with Butler. The books have him 21.5. That's where we see with PrizePicks. However, if you go to OddsShopper, which is your free companion here for everything that we play on PrizePicks, you see that Awesemo has a healthy projection for Butler, 23.4 points. We're going to ride with that over, and here's why. He's fresh off of returning from that injury, missed a bunch of games, 12 of the last 13 games, due for an explosion. You have to go back to mid-November, the last time he's hit over 20 points, and you know that he's chomping at the bit right now to get back there on the floor. The Wizards down Beal, down a couple of guys, but most notably on the wing there. Not much Washington's really going to do to slow Butler down, so we're going to take advantage of Jimmy and scoring opportunities, not just for him personally, but look, Kyle Lowry entered the COVID protocol, so you don't have Lowry out there as well, and that's going to now push some of that scoring void elsewhere, and Jimmy's going to take the majority of it. Now, our second play is the other guy who still is going to benefit from anybody in the starting lineup being out. It's not Tyler Hero, it's Duncan Robinson, because his projections stay so low. Hero's numbers clearly have gone up, so let's target Robinson. We have nearly a 2-point difference between the projection right now on OddsShopper at 12.4 versus what you're getting him at PrizePicks, 10.5. So nearly a 2-point difference right there. We want to ride that absolutely. The points, the volume, the ask for scoring is definitely going to be there with Robinson. People think, well, just because Hero is back and Butler is back, anybody, including Kyle Lowry, who is out in the starting lineup, is going to put more stress and pressure on the bench. He'd have one of the best scoring benches out in the league, and Duncan Robinson is a major part of that. So looking at 10.5 points here, especially knowing that Awesemo has him at nearly 12.5, I definitely want to get in over Duncan Robinson's points at 10.5. Expect a lot of minutes from him as well. And look, when he's out there, he's asked to do one thing, and that's shoot. Now, speaking of shoot, we'll go to threes where we love. Now, no flat number here with a push. We're going to have to ride over 1.5 threes for Jrue Holiday. 2 games in a row, he goes over this number. Most recently in Boston, against Boston, doesn't hit this number, only 1 of 4 from 3. But we have volume, and it doesn't matter if Giannis is back or not. It doesn't matter if Chris Middleton is out. What we've seen recently this month is a more aggressive Jrue Holiday from 3. And looking at the attempts alone, you go back to December 15th and really the 12th, a couple of days in that mid-month of December where you see only 2 attempts. Everything else, you're in the 5s, 1 of 8. Now, granted, he only hit 1, but I love the volume of shots that he's taking from 3. And this is definitely the more aggressive Holiday. Starts and really goes with Giannis being out, but as that team becomes more complete, we definitely anticipate Jrue to continue to shooting the 3. So that's where we want to be, over 1.5. We think he'll definitely hover around 2, possibly 3 tonight. Let's go over 1.5 threes for Holiday. So Jimmy Butler over 21.5 points, Duncan Robinson over 10.5 points. That's the Miami Heat duo right there. And then Jrue Holiday over 1.5 threes. You know, put him in a flex play. And if you hit 2 of 3 correctly, you'll win 1.25 back your entry fee. All 3 in the flex play, and you'll win 2.25 back. You want a bigger payout? Don't worry, that's the power play. But you have to hit all 3 correctly, and if you do, you're going to win 5 times your entry fee. Click that link below. We'll match your first deposit up to $100, and we're going to give you 1 month of Awesemo Plus Platinum absolutely free.